This is the third time doing this video because I forgot that I had another video. But, okay, so this is part of the 2019 January playlist. So these are going to be like my beginning of 2019, my goals, what happened, and where I'm at. And then we're going to go on with the fun stuff, and we're going to do like lifestyle vlogs and wedding vlog because my friend's getting married this year, and I bought the dress, but I haven't filmed it because I didn't want to ruin her, you know, I didn't want anybody to see what's going on or whatever. I have a lot of plans, let's just say that, for 2019. Josh and I plan to do like a vacation, but like wintertime vacation, because we really want to experience a white winter. We plan on doing a lot for 2019, and before we do any of that, I want to kind of get 2018 out of the way, say it, put it out there, put what I've learned, what I've, you know, just what I've been through the past 2 months. This is kind of like working at Ulta. So this is going to be all about why, like, how my experience was working at Ulta and how I was enjoying it at the time, how the atmosphere was, and what I did and what I should have done, I guess, and all this other stuff. So now that I'm hired on at Ulta, you know, little me in November, finally getting out on the floor. First off, I had to do 2 weeks training as a stylist. I also had to go in for a technical, and after I went in for a technical, they said that I was perfect for the job, that they're excited for me, and that they see me really boosting up sales. I already have clients, I just need to bring them back. I just need to start with new clients. I really need to get everything was pretty much going uphill, and everything kept going uphill, and I finally cut it off at a certain point, which you'll find out in another video, and that's going to be why I left Ulta. But working there, it was really cool. Did 2 weeks training, had to learn the whole machine of Ulta, learned how they work together at Ulta, and how the salon's pretty much disconnected from the retail. And also, I also wanted to add this in. If you're a beauty advisor, you do not do any makeup at all. When I was there, so many people, like right from the start, I was in the salon and I just got hired on, and people kept asking me, hey, I love doing makeup, I'm good at doing makeup, makeup is my thing, and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, well, you gotta sign online, because that's what I did. I applied online, I gave them proof that I had a license and all that. As soon as I said license, she was like, wait, you have to have a license to do makeup? I was like, yeah, all the makeup clients get sent to the estheticians. If the estheticians can't do any makeup clients, then the hairdressers or the designers do all the makeup. And so she was like, oh, so right then you could kind of tell that people come in all the time thinking that they can not have a license and just do makeup at Ulta. And that's not true. Only professionals can do all the professional stuff. Now, do some people grab customers and let them sample a shadow, sample eyebrows, sample eyeliner, sample a whole entire face of makeup so that they can leave there looking okay, even though they're not going to leave there looking okay because they're not professionals? They don't know what the face shape, eye shape, skin tones, well, they know skin tones and how to match foundation, but that's really what they're supposed to do, is color match and match like eyebrows with their hair, and match like the eyeliner if they want the eyeliner dark or lighter or a different color, or to test how glittery it is. Their job is for you to just test out the makeup. And I've also noticed when they tested out makeup, they would test, they do what I do as a professional stylist and somebody who actually has done like a whole group of doing makeup, and a whole Mardi Gras group and a Mardi Gras ball, and doing, you know, individual makeup applications, natural makeup applications from an actual salon. I would use my products and stuff, but I would sanitize them and disinfect them, because you got to sanitize. Okay, sanitize.
Sanitizing means you get rid of most organisms, and disinfecting means that you completely get rid of all bacteria.
So seeing all these testers and stuff, and actually seeing just the workers spraying it with rubbing alcohol and putting on these clients, like they're putting it on their face, and I have to say that I had to do the same thing, and it was actually really disturbing for me to use some of the products that they've had, only because they would either use, or they would just use soap and water, or they use an actual good grade soap for the brushes that I loved, and they did like a little spray that also works really good, and then like you would do rubbing alcohol just to make sure that all the bacteria is fully off, and you would, you know, dry them. We would get a hair dryer and dry the brushes underneath the hair dryer. I tried using everything out from the back and in the salon that is salon only use and can't be fiddled with or touched by other people's hands or germs. Working at Ulta, let me start with saying you get paid in the salon, you get paid one of three ways. Pretty much get paid twice or two times or two ways. One would be hourly and tips. So each client that you did, if they tipped you, you got to keep the tips no matter what. And if you did the client, then you would have to either rush the client, that way your commission stays under your hourly. But let me get to the commission and tips. So each service or product that you sold with the service, or if you helped send a client to the estheticians, they would put you down as a credit for helping the esthetician get a facial, and you get credit for that, but you don't get paid the service. But if they were to buy a hair product or a conditioner or anything like that, or a straighten iron, a tool, brushes, anything, then you would actually get a percentage of the products that they bought along with the service that they did. But here's the thing. You have to make $450 plus to get the commission. So if you didn't make $450 that week, then you don't get the commission, you just get your hourly. So if you worked 30 hours that week, you're going to get paid like $857 or something like that. And then you only get like $200 to $300. When I first started out, my two first paychecks were like $530 something, because they were working me 72 hours the first week and then 62 hours the next week. It was the holidays, but apparently I wasn't even supposed to be there that long. Apparently, if I wasn't doing a client past 8:30, they tell us to shut down and leave for the night, because obviously you can't do a client at 9 or 10 o'clock whenever they closed, which I think they normally close 9 on the weekdays and then 10 on the weekends, but since it was holiday hours, it was 10 on the weeks and like 11 on the weekends. My clients are going well, everything's going fine. I'm constantly doing blowouts. My daily goal was 160. I was making my daily goal a lot until like, it was like a little bit right before Christmas. It was slowing down because Christmas, and it was also busy at the same time. But if it was slow one day, it was busy the next day. I just got in control of finally getting out there when I need to get out there, and staying when I need to stay, taking lunch breaks when I need to take lunch breaks, taking my 15-minute breaks. I was also getting very lightheaded because I think it was just everything was overwhelming me, because so much was happening in 2 months that I've been there. And I got along with everybody. Everybody loved me. Everybody was like, don't you dare, like, everybody was really protective over me, and I loved that. Everybody had my back. And that's how it was kind of working at Ulta. It was a family, everybody got along, we did a party and everything, but when it came down to standards and Ulta standards versus what I'm used to like working at salons, that's what kind of started making me not like it as much. You need to focus on getting people in your chair, doing demos, which is grabbing. Demos is like when you have a client in your chair and you're demoing out a product for them to possibly buy. Unlike the makeup part, they don't have little testers or whatever with the hair. And instead of clients spraying hairspray randomly or whatever because that uses up product, instead of them doing that, they're supposed to, it's important for us to go to each client and say, hey, don't demo the ones on the shelves. I have all the products back here, which they never had any of pretty much all the products. Only the products that were in the salon you could use, and that was it. You would try to grab them, go into and demo whatever product that they wanted to see. And they also had products of the month, so there would be like Paul Mitchell, Lonza, and that was like the only two that I got from there. I got gratis, I got like skincare gratis, I got the Stila stick foundation. Then I got free hair stuff, which I can now use going into the new salon with Anna because she's a Paul Mitchell focused salon. And so I'm going to go back to Inspire and I'm going to do all the stuff that I was doing there before and just pretty much start new and do like daily renting, so renting out $35 a day. And then I wanted to add another thing at Ulta. Their Redken focused salon, I didn't really like that. I don't really like a focused salon, but you could use other products, just like the Paul Mitchell. If Paul Mitchell didn't have that product, you can go and get another product that was just like the Paul Mitchell, or if that wasn't in the Paul Mitchell line, just as long as you don't have a mousse, because Paul Mitchell has mousse and hairsprays and stuff, so you couldn't get a mousse or a hairspray. But if they had like some kind of root lifter that Paul Mitchell doesn't have, which I'm pretty sure Paul Mitchell has a root lifter, then you can go and get a root lifter or something.
But it had to be sold at Ulta and nowhere else.
It was pretty nice working at Ulta. My commission was like $300 one week, and I didn't like that. I thought that was like complete waste of time trying to get commission at $450, even though like my hourly I was doing like $300 or $500 every 2 weeks. So I was pretty much doing $250 a week working hourly, but then I would only make $300 every 2 weeks doing commission. And so I thought that was stupid, and I was like, but why? Like, I'm getting paid way less than I did on hourly, so might as well go get an hourly job. So that was about it. Other than that, it's really nice working in the salon. You pretty much have free reign, except for when a client wants a refund, but I'll explain more into that of why I quit Ulta. So if you want to see the third video, go and see that. This is just my experience while I was working there and what I did while I was there. Also, another thing, if you're working in the salon, if you're having to run up to the front of the store, some people would understand and see that you have the salon apron on because it says Ulta on it, or it says the salon on the apron. You couldn't use any other apron. You couldn't use your favorite apron that you would use on booth rent or whatever. You had to use the Ulta apron so everybody knows that you're from the salon. And then some people would like completely forget that you wouldn't even care that you worked in the salon, and they would make you like run around the store and help them unless you grabbed a beauty advisor and handed them off to the customer. But sometimes the customer didn't even care. They wanted you to help them, and if you didn't, they were going to call corporate on you, pretty much. But some people would be like, oh, you're from the salon. Okay, yeah. It was just hectic. You had to help other people along with trying to do your client. I even had to be a little bit rude to some people. They would not even care you had a client with bleach on their head in the back and that you had to hurry up and rinse them out. They thought that they were more important and stuff, and it was a lot of things. But I think that's pretty much it in Ulta. I didn't get any kind of benefits or anything. Nobody told me anything about any kind of benefit for no medical insurance, no car insurance, no kind of insurance. I wasn't given anything at all. So it could have been because I didn't work there for the whole 3 months, because I think they do like a 3-month thing, because every 3 months you can get bumped up to a designer 2, master designer 2, senior designer 2. But also you only get 40% commission. If you actually go to a real salon, you can get 60% commission. Or if you're doing what I'm doing and you just pay by the day that you're just using the booth, then you only pay $35 a day. So like if I work 2 days out of the week, I only have to pay $70 that week. And I'm going to try to build up as much as I can and try to be able to get people in more than 3 times a week and do 3 days a week and only have to pay 3, 6, 9, 10, so 105. But I really want to work up to working there a full week and getting my books filled and doing advertisements and stuff like that. So, with that all said, I hope this really helps. If I miss anything, I'll make another video. I'll do a part 2, even though this is a part 2 of an Ulta series. But I'll do a part 2 of how, if anybody has any other questions. Or maybe just comment down below and I'll answer any other questions that you have. So, yeah. Maybe I'll do a Q&A. So, if you have any other questions, still comment down below. I don't care if it's Ulta related or not. I'll do a Q&A. How about that? So it'll be my first Q&A. We're at 217 people. So maybe let's just hope that the comments are interactive, because I know with a few other, the Dillards and my OBGYN update videos, I've been getting a lot of responses from that. So how about we do comments down below and I'll answer all other questions probably a month or so after I post this, because today is like January 15th or something, and I probably won't post this till like February 1st or something. So be patient with me. I'm trying to get all the videos done with 2018 and put that in the past so I can work on more like, not daily vlogs, but try to do more to like 2 videos a week, or 2 posting, probably just posting whenever I can, because it's easier for me that way, and it seems like a lot of people tend to follow me more on that way and want to know what's going on more. And it's not like daily vlogs, but it's also not weekly, it's when I can. So maybe one day you'll get 2 videos in a day, or maybe you'll get 3 in a day, maybe you'll get a whole entire playlist in one day, just like Netflix, and you can watch at your own time. I'm still trying to post as much as I can and trying to post more quality content rather than quantity. So if I post something, it's because I really thought hard on it and really wanted to speak about it and get it off my chest. Stay tuned for more. Hope you watched the 3rd video, and yeah, bye.